Hi everyone, Rainey with my dream boat project, and today's a special day for me. If you saw in the thumbnail, I look pretty sad, and that's because this is the last day I'll be able to work on my puddle jumper this year. But tomorrow's New Year's and I'll be back. So I was just saying goodbye, trying to calm them down because boats are familiar with the date. So this is the last day of this year, and I kind of want to give you a recap or follow-up of how I've done this year so far. So I'm going to show you in just a minute everything that we've done on the boat this year. And I'm looking forward to a wonderful 2022. And I hope to see you all. If you've been following me, thank you. Happy New Year. I hope you all have a successful 2022. And for those of you that are new, I'd like to ask you to go below this video, subscribe, click on the bell, and join my family. I'd love to have you following along, giving us advice, giving me ideas, because we're going to be doing a lot more things this year. As you've been seeing recently, I'm starting to get ready for my next build, which hopefully will be the end of 2022, which is going to be my large liveaboard, hopefully 100% solar electric boat. So I'm looking forward to all of you helping me. I've been getting so much advice of where to go. Matter of fact, we're having an interview with Sam Devlin coming up. I believe it's going to be sometime in January. I'll be calling him after the new year, where he's going to be speaking to me about all the solar boats he's been building. He's been doing a lot, and I think we're going to see some great things coming from him. And so this year, the new things we're going to be doing, in addition to me building, that's only part of my dream boat project initially. In addition to me building this puddle jumper and using them as soon as we can, I'm also going to be doing interviews. And I'd like to interview people about boats, DIY boat plans, about solar panels, solar boats, solar plans, solar motors. So I'd like to interview people having to do with a lot of this. We're going to be researching and learning together. And hopefully when I do these interviews, you'll have ideas and suggestions of who else we could interview. And if you have questions for these people, please send them to me so I'll know what to ask them. It's kind of like I'm getting into a new field. I want to make, it'll be the first time I ever do a large boat like that, but I want to make a DIY solar liveaboard boat. And you're not seeing that done. Most places you see the solar boats, they're done by big boat building companies. But I'm hoping to get something together for you and I so others can follow our, I guess you could say, our work and research and be able to do one too. So please follow along with me in 2022. See how this goes. Follow along to see the interviews and all the different fun things we're going to be doing. And I'm hoping as soon as we get 1,000 subscribers, almost there, we're going to be able to start doing live things. And I can do live at my computer, but it's fun to do live down here on the road, different places. So without further ado, let me show you what I've been working on. Here we go. Now, as most of you know, I am limited on space. You can see the size of my whole garage. It's just barely wide enough to get by on the sides of my puddle jumper here. And in the back, I've got about 1.5 feet. And on the front, there's not much room either. So it's hard for me to take a video and show you the entire boat, but I'll try to get up here. So you can see we have it covered. We have all the panels on and stitched together. I started to glue some of the front, actually the keel, I went all the way from front to back. That is glued. I want to glue it a little bit more underneath before I take off the all the stitches. This is done over here in the front already. And I started gluing the shell to the bulkheads and longitudinals underneath. I've got about maybe 1/4 of the boat left to do in the back. And today I started doing this. You can see right over here. This line right over here and all the way. That's what I spent the time doing. The problem is it's very cold. I've had this thing heating the entire morning. Took about 4 or 5 hours to get. Right now it's about 58, 60 degrees. So it's pretty cold. But today is actually a very warm day. comparing to what we've been having. It's been too cold for my heater because I only have this one little heater to heat up my whole garage. And you can see it's like, I know I can. Good heater, good boy. But anyways, that's what I've been doing. And so I did this side. I did most of the other side. I'm going to probably finish that today as well because, well, it's still warm. And on this side here, you can see it's not done yet. But I finished it up to, I started on the back. And you can see I got it about halfway. So I'm going to finish that up. And then I still got to go underneath and get this part here from underneath. And then get this seam over here going all the way down underneath as well. And then there's going to be a lot of sanding and filling up the different, all the different screw holes like these and making everything smoothed out and rounded. And then I can come and get my fiberglass. You can see my big fiberglass roll there and unroll it all the way down on the boat and get that all done. So that's where I'm at. It's coming along slow but sure. And once again, I want to thank all you folks for following me. I really appreciate it. The conversations I'm having, the friends I'm making, and the things I'm learning. Oh. And as for the weekly videos, I'm going to continue to try to do videos. I know they haven't been weekly lately, but it's been so cold. The problem is the resin won't even set if it's under, 60 degrees or so. And it's just been too cold to get in here when it's been like 12, 15, 10, okay? And in here it's like 40 or 30. So anyways, I might not be getting too many boat building videos done in January, February, because those are the coldest months. I'll try to see if I can throw in an ice fishing one. It's not a boat site, but hey, why need a boat when you can walk on the ice? Unless maybe I could drag my small canoe. Nah, I won't need that. So we'll see if we can get an ice fishing video in here sometime. But I'm looking forward to doing the interviews, learning, and getting as much information together to continue with my dream boat project of this one and building the big one. And of course, traveling all over the United States, I should say all over the water. Great Loop and a bunch of other travels and sharing them with you and meeting you along the way. So, have a great end of 2021. I think we're all glad that it's over. And congratulations, you all made it to, oh, by the time you see this video, probably you all just about have made it to 2022. Woohoo! Thanks for watching and have a great year. Bye-bye now.